Hello everyone, my name is Cameron. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a small channel update just to kind of tell you guys what's going to be going on over the next few weeks as we go from March into April in the next couple of weeks here. So I can kind of get you guys updated on everything channel-wise, as some things on the channel have kind of been on a break without me really meaning to be. And so I kind of wanted to explain what's going on with that and what's going to be happening going forward. So if you guys don't know, I'm currently back in college. The first time I went to college was in 2017. I failed a class, had a lot of personal issues happen, my laptop broke, I just kind of was in a bad state and decided that I wasn't going to go back for a while and took a lot more time off than I meant to. And then when I wanted to start going back, once my laptop started working again, all the COVID stuff happened and it kind of threw me off my tracks more. I finally started back up earlier this year in January, and my first semester back in 4 years ends next month on the 29th of April. My next classes start a few weeks after that on May 10th. I have 3 classes that I'm taking next semester. 2 of them will be from one of them will be from May 10th until August, sometime in August. The other one will be from May 10th until June 28th. And then the third class that I'm taking starts June 29th and goes till the same day that the first class ends in August. So I'll basically the whole time be taking 2 classes per thing, which means I'm taking 2 business classes at the same time. So hopefully I don't get those 2 twisted and crossed and confused myself while I'm doing 2 business classes, because if you guys don't know, I'm a business major. I'm currently going for my associates in business at a college not too far from me, but I'm doing online because obviously I'm doing online. It's a lot easier of a situation on me. So I'm going to be taking classes next semester, the summer semester, for the foreseeable future. I'm going to be taking classes. So I want to explain what's going to be happening the next few months and into next year. So like I said, I'm about to finish up 2 classes right now. I'm about a month out, which is exciting for me because currently I'm passing both classes. I'm doing pretty well in both classes. I could be doing better, but as long as I have a 2.0 GPA throughout my entire college time, I pass. I get my degree. So I'm doing my best to achieve at least that. Hopefully I get a little bit better than a 2.0, because then if I do decide to go to further schooling afterwards, I can actually, have a better chance of getting into the college I want to get into. Although every college I applied to when I applied to college back in 2016, I did get accepted to. Except for, I think I applied to Michigan, but I didn't get accepted there because it's Michigan and I'm not smart. But for the most part, all the colleges I applied to, I got accepted to. I chose to go to the college that I'm going to now because 1, I didn't know how long I wanted to go, and 2, it was cheaper. Always go for the cheap option if you're not that smart. Trust me, because it lets you know how much you actually want to go to school. So I'm going to be taking, like I said, 3 classes next semester. I'm not going to be taking any classes in the fall semester, which will be like September to like December-ish, something like that. And the reason I'm not going to be taking any there is because I'm supposed to be going on vacation in November. So if I took classes in the fall semester, I would end up screwing myself over and not being able to go down to Florida in November to visit my dad. Now, personally speaking, I could just say, hey, Dad, I'm going to take classes. Is that okay? So that way I can get through my school faster. But I really do want to go see my dad. I want to go spend some time with him. I don't get to see my dad that often, if you guys haven't been following the channel for a long time. Fucking fence. My dad does live in Florida, if you haven't been following the channel for a very long time. So occasionally I will go down there to go visit him. And obviously with my job, me being an adult now, and a lot of things kind of get in the way, I don't always have time to go see him, which really sucks. He's come up a few times over the last couple months, and it was really nice to see him. He came up for my birthday. He came up around Christmas. It was really nice. But obviously, getting to spend time, even a weekend down there is really nice because it's Florida. Especially in November in Michigan. It can be kind of cold. As long as, I don't get screwed over trying to get the days off because my job sucks. And then in 2022, I should be finishing up. Hopefully I will be finishing up the entirety of my schooling in 2022. I have to get 61 credits in school to pass my degree for my degree. Most classes are 3 credits worth. Some are 4 credits worth. I'm going to be trying to take up to 12 credits per semester in 2022. Currently, with the way I'm going, by the end of this semester, I'll be at 9, and the end of next semester, I'll be at 20, as long as I pass all of my classes. because 2 of my classes next semester are 4 credits, and one of them is a 3 credit. So I should be at 20 credits by the end of this year, which really excites me. And then next year, obviously, I need to get 41 credits in total, which means a lot of classing, a lot of schooling to try to figure it out. If I take, obviously I'll figure it out as I go along, but if I take 12 credits at least per thing, it only gets me to 56. So I need to take a little bit more than 12 credits per semester to try to get me there, which is why I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I should just stay here this fall and not go, just to make sure I can go. Shut up, stupid thing, Jesus. But like I said, I do want to go see my dad. So now on to the channel update stuff, because I want to tell you guys how busy my schedule is going to be over the next year and a half. So you guys kind of got an idea. But hopefully by the end of December 2022, I will be a college graduate with an associate's degree in business, which excites the hell out of me. I've gone through a lot. I, at one point, didn't think I'd even make it out of high school. So to actually make it not only out of high school, but to be going to college, to being closer to graduating college, and being able to see myself going further in my future and find something that I want to do for the rest of my life is scary but exciting at the same time. And for all I can say to all of you who are getting close to graduating high school and thinking about college, it's not something you have to do. It's your choice completely. Do not believe people when they say you have to go to college. You don't. You can do whatever you want in that situation. You can go to college, you can go to trade school, you can not go to either, and you can still find very fulfilling jobs that pay you a lot of money for doing them. It's 100% your choice in this situation. I chose to go to college because it's what I wanted to do. So, continuing on. So, ARK is currently on like an indefinite hiatus. Now, again, I've mentioned this every time I've done a channel update recently, basically since it went on hiatus. This was not the plan. I swear to God, this was not the plan. So let me explain really quick what happened. So Dalton got a second job, and that second job meant he took up a lot of time. Well, he got a job at a post office. He quit his job at McDonald's, but had to go back to McDonald's because the post office was taking forever, and now he works 2 jobs. And I'm going to school and working, as well as doing YouTube as best as I can. So I've kind of had a lot on my plate, and so has Dalton, which is why ARK has not been back on the channel, except for a few streams here and there that I've just kind of done to show you guys what is going on the world, showing you guys new tames, some buildings that I've built, and so on and so forth. I really do want to get it back up and on the channel very soon, but it's kind of a matter of Dalton and I need to work out a schedule for us to record it and find a day where him and I are both free, which is not very often because, again, like I said, he works at a post office, and most of the time he works at the post office, he also works at McDonald's, and he has car payments to make now, so there's a very good chance he's not going to quit McDonald's. I might see if he's thinking about it because the post office pays him really good, so, I mean, it's not like it's the worst thing if he loses the job at McDonald's, which he doesn't really like anyway. So I'm going to see what he's thinking with that, because I know it's stressful on him because, I mean, yeah, obviously. So, yeah, that's basically kind of been what's going on with Dalton and me with ARK. We do want to get back up on the channel as soon as we can, and potentially get PC content up on the channel as well. But right now, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, at least for the foreseeable future, which sucks for us because we love ARK. It's one of our favorite games to play. We're both huge nerds about dinosaurs, so to not be able to enjoy that game, especially because it's a series we wanted to do for like 5 years, to not be able to enjoy the game and not be able to actually play the series we've so badly wanted to do, that series is our baby, which is a really weird sentence for me to say about me and Dalton. But it's like my brainchild, my baby that I wanted to do for so long in ARK. Like, I wanted that to be a series for so long. And it sucks now that we finally got the chance to do it, and we completely lost the chance to, like, we haven't gotten the opportunity to actually do it as much as we wanted to because of our very busy schedules. So we are very much hoping that some point in the future we can calm our schedules down a little bit, get back to recording it, and get it back up on the channel so you guys can enjoy more great ARK content, especially with Genesis Part 2 being out in 2 months. We really wanted to get that up and running and done and start Genesis Part 2 by the time it came out. It was supposed to get out this month and it got delayed, but now with it coming out in May, we still haven't recorded any episodes since, I think, October. which we didn't plan on things getting so chaotic, but they did. And yeah, so hopefully very soon it will be back. I'm very sorry it's been gone for so long. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't our plan. Things just got really busy, and yeah, sadly, we just couldn't get it back. God, this thing's getting annoying. Okay, continuing. But that being said, Tuesdays, which is one of the days for ARC, if I remember correctly, I'll have to go look at the schedules to make sure. Tuesdays are going to have a new series starting very soon once I get the game here. I got to wait for it to actually be here. I did just buy Death Stranding. I thought about putting that on the channel, but I kind of really wanted to play that on my own, and that would be my own game to get through in my own time, because with the channel, I tend to rush things, and I tend to kind of focus on stupider things to kind of make you guys enjoy things, and I just kind of wanted to enjoy Death Stranding. I wanted to really go for a completionist run of Death Stranding, as it were, and I'm very much enjoying the game so far. So yeah, I'm glad I decided not to put it on the channel. I think it would have been a good thing to put on the channel, but I just personally had no desire to really put it on the channel. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it in my own time. I'm just gonna enjoy it, because right now I don't want to put too many story games on the channel. Which is funny, because the game I'm going to be putting on the channel when it gets here for Tuesdays is a fucking story game. Very funny of me to say that. You guys can guess down in the comments below what you think the game is going to be. I'm not going to give any hints at all. Where has Days Gone been is the next, basically just busy schedule. Fridays I work. I also have a lot of homework to do most of the time. And yeah, basically I've been rushing recently to get a lot of homework done because of anxiety issues. Last Thursday at work I had a panic attack, and then over the course of the last week I had 3 more smaller panic attacks from last Thursday. What would that have been? The 3rd, I think. One sec. What's it? 14th. So a week ago would have been the 7th. Why was I thinking the 3rd? Fuck. So the 6th would have been Saturday. The 5th would have been Friday. The 4th. So between the 4th and now, I had basically, like, between the 4th and the 11th, I had like 4 panic attacks. Did not get most of my homework done, even though all of last week, the entire week of like the 8th and shit, or before the 8th, was spring break. So I had plenty of time to do my work. Just fucking didn't, basically, because of panic attacks and anxiety issues and depression, and it was not fun. It was a pain in the ass, and yeah, so that was kind of why things have been going slower on the channel. I do want to get Days Gone and 60 Seconds Reatomized both back up on the channel very soon, which is the other channel that's been, or the other series that's been suffering, because it's, again, on the weekend when I work. It's difficult to get recordings done for Thursdays and Fridays if I don't get them done beforehand, which means this week, Monday through Wednesday, when I'm not busy with school, things around my house, or anything like that, I'm going to be pre-recording content for at least a couple of weeks. I have a few things recorded for Hitman 3 already, so we have Hitman 3 stuff for today, which is already uploading. We have Hitman stuff, or at the time of you guys watching this, uploaded most likely. Wednesday, we already have something. We're finishing off the Patient Zero campaign this Wednesday. Sunday, I have a Sniper Assassin video ready for you guys. The following Wednesday will be the Elusive Target for March. The following Sunday will be the Escalation that came out on March 4th. The 31st will be the Deluxe Escalation that comes out on the 30th. And the Sunday after that will be the Easter egg hunt if I don't stream it on the channel beforehand. Which I might not. But I know the 4th, if I don't stream it, is going to be the Easter egg hunt for Hitman 3 on Berlin. Because if it comes out on Easter, I feel like it's kind of a cool thing. So April 4th is going to be the Easter egg hunt. The Wednesday before that, which is the 31st, will be the Deluxe Escalation that comes out March 30th. The Sunday before that will be the Escalation that came out on the 4th of March. The Wednesday before that will be the Elusive Target. And the Sunday, which is going to be a week from today, the 21st, will be the Sniper Assassin video. And then today we have Patient Zero campaign number 3, and Wednesday we have Patient Zero campaign number 4. So that's Hitman 3 stuff basically for now up until the 4th of April. That is something I've been kind of trying to map out as I go along as much as possible, because one, it gives me the best possible way to figure out where and when I'm going to be uploading the specific content for that series. Because Hitman 3, I'm doing a lot of shit with, and I'm almost at the point where I'm going to add a 3rd day for Hitman 3 content so I can get more done. I just gotta figure out what day I want that to be. So, continuing. Subnautica has like 11 videos or so pre-recorded. I'm not kidding. I went fucking wild with pre-recording videos. So I recorded a lot of videos for Subnautica because I got really into the game a week or so ago, give or take, and I just bulk recorded because it's the series I'm closest to finishing out of every other series I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? I'll bulk record some Subnautica, get it basically to the point where I'm ready to end, which I'm very close. I'm trying to get one more Degassi Survivor thing done because it's glitching out and not showing up for me, which is a massive pain in my ass because it's linked to a fucking trophy for finding this base, which I have the base found. The fucking shit that pops the trophy, which is the thing, you have like a recording in the table, and on the table next to it, that's not there. The table and the recording PDA are not there when I go down there. So I can't actually get the fucking thing because of that reasoning, which is so goddamn annoying because it's linked to a fucking trophy, which would be the only trophy I'm not going to get from this, because the rest of them, as far as I know, the rest of the trophies I have to unlock are all linked to the story. So basically, every other trophy in this game is going to be unlocked between now and me finishing it, except for that one. Which is bullshit, by the way. But yeah, we've gone to a lot of different areas in Subnautica recently in my recordings, so you guys are going to be seeing that over the next few weeks. Over the next few months, I should say. And I'm very excited for you guys to see it. I'm going to try to get to the ending very soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll record it if I get the time, and try to get to the point where I'm at the ending. I'm basically, right now, I need to take a break because, one, the Degassi base thing not popping up is pissing me off. And number 2, my game crashed while I was loading up the Cyclops to get prepared to go into the final area, and yeah, it really pissed me off because like I had a shit ton of stuff loaded up and had a bunch of the upgrades for the Cyclops. I had all the upgrades I needed for the Cyclops done and was ready to move out once it saved, and as I'm saving, it fucking crashed, and I was like, fuck my life. So yeah, I've been working my way back slowly to get all of the stuff built up on the Cyclops and ready to go, and yeah, it's taking a while. But I really hope you guys enjoy what comes for Subnautica very soon. What else do I gotta talk about? I think we're getting close to the end of Days Gone. Don't know for sure. I don't think I'm gonna be replacing that with anything once I get it done. My main goal with that is just get it done. Right now, my main goal is, if I see an end for a series, to get it to that ending quickly and prepare myself to move on to other things in the future. My goal is not to move on immediately. My goal is to kind of let the channel... I do this every now and then when I have a lot of content going on the channel in a short amount of time. I let the content kind of dwindle out to where I have a more open schedule, because then I can split it up and figure out, okay, what's going to go to each day with new content now that all of this is done. It's a very smart strategy because, one, it gets me a huge amount of refreshing content for the channel, which is always good for you guys. And number 2, it's a lot less stressful for me when my schedule's a little bit more cleared up. And so I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get the schedule basically as cleared up as I can in the next few months and see where I can go with it. Like I said, there's like 11 videos of Subnautica already ready to go, which means it's gonna take a long time. Like, that's a few months still worth of content. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 60 seconds really. I'm gonna do some more survival and then do more challenges, but it's, I don't know, that one doesn't have a huge shelf life on the channel. I think I'm gonna do some more survival episodes where I do the actual legit scavenge then survive game mode for the actual game, like the base game, and then maybe a few more challenge episodes, and then that might be it for 60 seconds. It's a very easy concept to go into, and it's such an easy game, and I'm not trying to say it's boring. It's not. I just don't want to keep that on the channel for too long, because it's repetitive gameplay. That's the word I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. It's repetitive gameplay. It's not a bad game. It just has gameplay that repeats itself so often that after a while it gets kind of boring to watch. So I'm like, well, I mean, doing the challenges is nice because they added a little bit of difference to it. And obviously back when 60 Seconds was originally out, there wasn't any challenge mode. There was just you do the actual game mode, and then they added the challenges when they did 60 Seconds Reatomized, which is a pretty fun mode, and I'm really enjoying it. But I also don't see it being on the channel for as long as I could probably have it on there for as long as I want, but kind of like Prison Architect is a series that I don't fully know how long I'd want it on the channel constantly. Like every now and then, it's great, but if it's constantly on there. Next, on to Cities Skylines, because I realize it's the elephant in the room. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. So, if you guys don't remember, back a couple months ago, I announced that Cities Skylines would be starting on Wednesdays. And it never did. And I want to give a quick reasoning for that. So, when I got into Cities Skylines, it was more through videos and less through gameplay. I didn't really play the game, I just watched people play it. And I really enjoy watching people play Cities Skylines. I do not, however, really enjoy playing Cities Skylines. I don't know what it is, with these types of games, you guys have seen it. Kick the camera stand a little bit. With these types of games, you guys have seen it when I've done Prison Architect and stuff. I'm not super, I don't have a thought out plan. And with Cities Skylines, you don't need to have it super thought out, but you still need to kind of have an idea of what you're going to be doing for Cities Skylines when you go into it, because it takes a lot more planning and a lot more design work and mapping everything out and having things organized and stuff. And I'm not an organized person. Anyone in my family will tell you I am not an organized person. And for me, Cities Skylines is just a game that's tough for me to get into. And I feel like it's going to be a situation where it was with Rage 2, where I played it for a bit and I got bored of it and I got tired of it because it wasn't enjoyable for me to record. If you're just getting into YouTube or streaming, the biggest suggestion I can give you, no matter how new or popular something might be, don't make content that you aren't going to enjoy. Because if you're not enjoying the content, it's going to convey in the video. You're going to convey that in the video that you're not enjoying making the content. Especially for me, who just plain out says, I didn't enjoy that. But you won't enjoy making the content. You'll be able to hear it in your voice when you record it, and people will hear it in your voice when they watch it, which means your fans aren't going to enjoy the content as much because you're not enjoying it, and they can tell you're really just doing this for them. You can never really find the enjoyment you want to find if you don't enjoy the content that you're making, because your fans won't enjoy it because they know you don't enjoy it. And that is the biggest thing I can say. I've done so many things on here that personally I didn't enjoy. I'm looking at you, Chop's video. I don't know why I did that still. If you guys don't remember, back a couple years ago, the first video me and Jesse did predictions on for actual predictions, I took Chops because I lost the Mania predictions. And it's fucking painful. I think it's still on here. I just don't know what video it's under. I thought it was its own punishment video, but I can't find it. So if you guys can find it, go have some fun watching me take one of the most painful wrestling moves in history 10 fucking times. I took it 10 times and it hurt like a son bitch. But yeah, so your best bet if you're getting into YouTube or streaming is make content you enjoy, because your fans will enjoy it a lot more. I'm enjoying the hell out of Subnautica and Days Gone, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the new series that's coming out. I'm enjoying... I was enjoying Ark before it went on hiatus. I'm enjoying 60 Seconds. I just haven't had time to play it. I'm enjoying the hell out of Hitman 3 because I love Hitman games. They're one of my favorite games to play. And I'm sure whatever content I bring you guys in the future, as long as I'm making sure I choose what it is going to be enjoyable. So City Skylines is sadly not going to be one that's going to be coming to the channel because I don't fully enjoy making the content for that. I've tried a few times, and I can hear it in my voice when I record that I'm just not in the game. Like, I'm not focused on the game. I'm not into it as much as I have been with other things. So City Skylines won't be coming to the channel. Maybe I'll stream it at some point, but I don't want my channel to become that channel playing those types of games all the time. Because, I mean, I love Prison Architect. Don't get me wrong. But it gets repetitive for me sometimes, and it gets really slogged down. And again, the reason that the last Prison Architect series stopped was because the game had a save issue, and my files got fucking really weirdly corrupted, and all of them like overlapped the other one. So I basically lost, I think I had done 4 prisons at that point, and the one I was doing was my 5th. I lost like 5 prisons worth of stuff at that point in time because of the game having an issue, and it ruined the game for me for a bit, and I still haven't gone back to it. I don't even watch people play it anymore. And I loved watching people play Prison Architect for a while there, and they have new content, and I do want to jump into it at some point, but it's probably not going to be on the channel. I just don't want to jump into it on the channel. Jurassic World Evolution, same way. I have the new content for it. I just don't want to play it on the channel. I enjoyed that series, but it got kind of repetitive to me, and at this point, the newest content is like a year and a half old, and I'm just like, there's no point in playing that on the channel at this point. It's past its sell-by date for me. And I do enjoy it. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm sure I'll play it again soon. I just bought the Marching Fire DLC for Honor, so I'm probably going to play that again soon, which is nice. But yeah, soon to be new series coming to the channels, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoy the content I'm going to start making very soon. I also want to do some kind of like out there videos for the channel that are a little bit weirder, that are less game-oriented / pay-per-view oriented for wrestling. And yeah, also, because I haven't mentioned it, 2K22, like I said in multiple videos, there's gonna be universe mode for it. We obviously need to wait until there's more information on it, but we have plans for it. We're gonna be working on things for it in the future, and kind of figuring out where everything's gonna be. So if you guys want to see like some more out there content, I mean, I'm a prepper for apocalypse situations, so if you guys want to see some shit about that, let me know. I have mixology stuff if you guys want to see stuff like that. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see, just let me know, because I do want to get into some other content that's not wrestling and gaming related as much. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay golden. Peace.